Well, as we age, our bodies stop producing a lot of important things. But the good news is that the medical profession is one step ahead of us. Please meet Satinder Dylan Dower. She is with Tutera Medical, and she can help you look and feel your best, always for the holiday season, but for any time, right?
Absolutely.
Okay, good. This is what we want to hear. So let's talk about what you do at Tutera Medical. First of all, you're really known for the pellets, right? For
Yes.
hormone replacement therapy, what you're going to call HRT from here on out. So you can help both men and women. Let's talk about what are some of the symptoms that we might be feeling when we start to lose those hormones.
So for women, a lot of times it's the vasomotor side effects, as they're known, like the hot flashes and night sweats. Sometimes it's just irritability, mood, weight gain around the middle that you're just not really able to lose because your hormones are a little out of whack.
Right,
so,
right. And do men feel the same thing?
Men have similar symptoms. They notice more things like a loss in libido. They notice more brain fog, less energy, increase in daytime sleepiness.
Okay.
So, yeah.
And so how do you help? I know somebody comes in and you might be checking off some of those boxes there. So it's a pellet. That is what you call the delivery system, right?
Yes, that's correct.
Okay, and then how do you determine what kind of pellet we need?
So for women, a lot of times, depending on their history, we treat them with some estrogen and we treat them with some testosterone.
Okay.
So they have two separate forms of pellets. Men get larger doses of testosterone just because they have more muscle mass than women do.
Right, right. Well, that makes total sense, right? You do so many other things there to help us feel better. If it's not hormone replacement therapy, you do peptide therapies, which peptides are huge right now, right? We hear a lot about it.
Yes, peptides are kind of all the rage, and there's different forms of peptides. You can get peptides that help reduce inflammation, help with healing. You have peptides that actually will help with further weight loss. You have peptides that can help with libido.
Wow.
Peptides that can help with just energy overall and then longevity. So I'm sure you've heard of NAD, which is kind of a big one out there currently.
Yeah, what does that mean though, NAD?
So NAD is something that we use for mitochondrial healing essentially. And what it does is it's going to cleanse out the mitochondria, which is the powerhouse of the cell.
Okay.
And it helps with energy on that end.
Oh my gosh, we could all use that right now, right?
Absolutely.
Okay, so you also offer up different types of injectables there, Botox fillers, things like that. What is trending when it comes to injectables right now?
So for injectables, I'm seeing a trend move further from being a little too plump to a little bit more of a natural look. A lot of clients are coming in asking for, I'm not quite sure what I need. Maybe I just want a little bit more of a fuller lip, but not necessarily like, the duck lip trend or anything like that. They're not going for a certain look, so to speak, but just more like naturally augment my beauty, naturally augment like the facial balancing of things.
And you told me that, you're actually very upfront with a lot of your patients that come in. If they need something further, you will let them know, but if you can help, you will. And sometimes it's a combination of different injectables?
Yes, absolutely.
Okay.
So a lot of times we'll do, for example, we'll augment your cheeks with some filler and also augment maybe your chin. Maybe your chin has kind of fallen because of aging and loss of collagen. So we do just a little bit along here to kind of help give it that point again, which balances your face out a little better.
I didn't know you could do that.
Yes.
All right, I'm learning something here from you. Thank you so much. Really good information, and we could all use a little, I don't know, a little something this time of year. All right, she brought along a special offer for you. This is for new HRT patients. You're going to get $50 off your first pellet, and if you pre-purchase 1 year of HRT, you're going to get 15% off. And they also have an appreciation sale going on now. How about this? $100 off 50 units of Botox or $300 off 3 syringes of filler. There you go. Tutera Medical, they're located at 8412 East Shea Boulevard in Scottsdale. Call 480-874-1515 or visit tuteramedical.com.